always said there's no faster path to peace than people getting to know each other and people getting to know other cultures. I was 23 and I guess it was my first trip to Asia, and saw that there was a gap in the market between the mainstream traveler and the backpacker. You know, at that time, the only type of travel that existed was the mainstream type travel, which was coach tours or cruises or resorts, and that wasn't how I envisioned travel. I just saw a lot of people in the same situation that were out trying to do cultural kind of experiences while traveling, but I knew that there was a market for a certain traveler that wanted something more authentic. You know, that was my eureka moment, I guess, as an entrepreneur. So I came back and did that. I was very young, so I had to start it basically on my own, and took college credit cards and borrowed money from family and friends, and you know, started it out of my house, and that it's a traditional kind of entrepreneurial story. Now, we're the largest small group adventure travel company in the world. We have offices in 28 countries around the world and are just under 200 million in annual revenue. So we kind of spearheaded a movement early on with a more sustainable, more grassroots, more culturally focused type holidays. And just over time, as the world changed with us, we became kind of seen as kind of pioneers in a space, because ecotourism came to evolve in the mid-90s, and then responsible tourism and sustainable tourism kind of followed with us. We started developing programs because we thought it was the right thing to do, because we were so reliant on communities and local people for the success of our business. We created a foundation that gave back and created projects around the world, and we've done all kinds of things to, you know, AIDS education, to water projects in Africa. For our 20th anniversary, we built the G Adventures 2020 Eye Center in Cambodia. The question I get asked the most about starting is, how did you do it like so young? And it was Junior Achievement that gave me the ability to do that, because to me it wasn't unusual at all, because I'd already done it. When Junior Achievement came along, when I was 14, I joined the company's program. I started a bookmark company, and I sold bookmarks in drugstores, and I negotiated contracts with drugstore chains. And I was 15 years old and walking to these meetings with drugstore owners just to sell bookmarks beside the cash registers, and they were like $1 a piece. And I learned about supply and demand very early, and how to keep books and how to keep, you know, ledgers. And you can't really put a price on that kind of experience that gives you a fearless approach to business. I'm very happy that Jay has chosen me for this, because this is really important stuff for me, because I really do believe that Junior Achievement was an instrumental part of my development. It was, without a doubt, probably the most important thing that I did, before I started the company, that inspired me and transformed my thinking. And it was the first time there was a place where I could harness my ideas and the energy that I had towards business and entrepreneurship.
I am Bruce Poon Tip. I am J.A.